Yes, perfect.
Thank you. Good to go. Thank you.
Yeah, good to see you after a couple of months. Very painful, I must say, for a Spurs fan. Following a couple of last games, last weeks. How painful is it for you and for the rest of the folks in the dressing room to have great game followed up by really horrific game full of mistakes? It's such a roller coaster season.
I will say it's also really painful for the players, not only for the fans. We know we've been through different up and downs during the season, and the last result was really tough to accept, and really frustrating and disappointing, because we missed an opportunity to reduce the gap with the top 4 teams, and especially Newcastle. But it's not a reason to give up. We have the responsibility to finish the season in the right way, and we are looking forward to play this decisive week against Newcastle, Manchester United, and Liverpool. It's going to be big battles, but we need to perform. We need to perform as a team and try to get the best.
Spurs have conceded quite a lot of goals after losing the ball in dangerous areas, really creating turnovers. The first goal of Bournemouth, I think, is a typical example. Isn't the build-up, from you, from goalkeeper, to the defenders, isn't that this season just has become too risky?
No. Depends the manager's style, but we used to play from the back, taking a lot of risk under Mauricio Pochettino, a bit less under Jose Mourinho, but with Antonio Conte's style and Christian Stellini's style also, we try to play from the back, but we know there is a lot of risk, and unfortunately. A small mistake can become a big mistake and create a big danger for the team. But when you look around, it happens also to the other team. And we scored a lot of goals also pressing high and putting the defense of the opponent under stress, under trouble. And the perfect example was against Manchester City.
You mentioned Mourinho style, Conte style. You now play under caretaker manager, who was actually assistant of Antonio Conte. So do you now still play Conte style, or has something changed?
Well, Christian used to be the assistant of Antonio, so there is a lot of similitude. I just think he tried to give continuity to the work that has been done the last year and a half. But it's not an easy period for anyone, we just try to finish the job as good as we can in the right way. But again, I believe that only the performance, the repetition of good performance will bring back the confidence and will bring back the result. When you do a lot of up and downs, the confidence, it's quite easy to lose it from one game to another. So, but there is a lot of quality in the team, and even if we don't reach the potential of the team, unfortunately, we are keep fighting and keep working on that.
If we go back to the frustration that we've touched upon, frustration of players and fans, there was this very not very nice experience of Davinson Sanchez, who was booed when he was, brought in, and even more when he was subbed. You were personally very critical of this fan behavior after the game. Did it leave any scars? Any impact on the team?
I understand perfectly the frustration of the fans. There is also a lot of frustration, in the changing room, because we don't perform in the way we should be. but I don't think it's a reason to go towards one player. You know, if you are not happy, you have to go towards the team. You know, and also I don't think that one player deserves these treatments, especially when you never show disrespect towards the club. You know, Davidson has been at the club for many years now, and you can always question the performance of one player, but the behavior and the loyalty towards the player, you know, is something that you cannot question, and I think you don't deserve this kind of treatment. But that's only my opinion. But again, I understand the frustration of the fans, but also I don't want that our stadium become a negative stadium, you know, with a negative atmosphere. I also understand that players will have the responsibility to give more and to perform more at the best. But right now, you know, we have to finish the season, you know, in the right way. And I don't know how many points we're gonna get, but we will try our best to get the maximum.
You still have two really big fixtures ahead of you: Newcastle away, Man United at home. Do you still count yourself as outside top 4 contenders?
Oh, it's clear that at the moment we don't have the advantage. Especially Newcastle, they have also one game less, and you know. I think we miss a big chance against Bournemouth. That's why it makes us even more disappointed and frustrated, and the fan as well, obviously. But honestly, as a professional, I would say that I'm more looking forward to get good performances and consistency into our performances than looking to the top 4 right now, you know, because I believe that only the performances will bring us close to this spot, and at the moment we are not close of that. We are not close of that. It's a honest opinion, but we know that in football everything can turn very quickly, and next week is a decisive week. You forgot also to mention Liverpool game, so it's 3 games in a row. Against top 4 challengers and competitive clubs, you know, with big ambitions. So it will be very interesting to see how we're going to react.
Probably final question: if we look specifically at Newcastle game away at St. James's Park, where the fans are fantastic, create one of the best atmosphere in the league, and the Magpies have an amazing season. What sort of game do you expect there on Sunday?
A big battle. Yeah, it's going to be a big battle, and we have to be ready to challenge the opponent in this way, in this aspect of the game. They have a lot of energy. They are very aggressive. They can trust the support of the fans. You know, they create a very special atmosphere over there. And so we have to be strong under the storm, and then develop a football, you know, when we can, because we have also the quality and the talent to develop a good football. So it's just to manage momentum in the game and to be efficient in the key moment of the game.
Well, Igor, thank you so much, and I will keep fingers crossed for you, not only on Sunday, but of course for the rest of the season.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thanks.